Ladies and gentlemen, yes, that is actually a new record for us, Warp Core, by about 40 minutes. We've had some pretty fast games. Ladies and gentlemen, Project Wingman, which is definitely the game we were planning to play today. Before we move forward, I do want to say shoutouts and thank you to Loner, Warp Core, Nighthawk, Mr. Red, and Diddy, Judo Joker, and our majority shareholder and the person who put this game on the list, Shadow Machine. Thank you, all of you, very, very much. I've looked up cheats for this, should they be needed. And they might be. You never know. You never know. We are going to play on easy because, and I'm just going to say this right up front, this game has no mid-mission checkpoints, which is automatically a negative. So we're just going to give that negative right now. Let's go ahead and quit out. We were just making sure the game was playable, since I got burned about that. Trihexia says, why Project Wingman first instead of Shoot His Blood and Teeth? Because it was requested of me that we play Shoot His Blood and Teeth starting Monday, so that Shadow Machine can be there for that. Yes, I understand the irony of the fact that he's not here for this other game that he also was funding, but, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, it's very proud of the no mid-mission checkpoints thing. Enjoy your negative. Moving on. So let's look at our options. We've got a pretty decent amount of options. There's some cool stuff here. Cool stuff. Basic visual HUD stuff. Some control-y stuff. Okay, that's all cool. That's cool. Let's see. Basic stuff here. Nothing really fancy. We can turn off motion blur. That's always nice. Let's see what we've got here. Subtitles are on. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. Language is up. Okay. So nothing fancy really. So we've got conquest mode. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's horde mode. Okay. Cool. So the game comes with a horde mode. Cool. Wait, what? And exiting out of horde mode quits the game entirely. Awesome. You know the worst part, Archeon Vale? Sometimes people accuse me of it being a me problem when games are crashy or buggy. But the problem in question is so common and so well known, and has been for some time. On both platforms you can buy the game on, too. So it's not a me thing. Just this once. Now, how many people do you think I'm going to get in chat be like, it's not the you thing! It's just the you thing! Ugh. And that's exactly what they talk like in real life. Thank you, Sierra Mike. Always appreciate. Are you going to get a proper discharge for that injury, Sierra Mike? I forget what it's called. I can't remember the term, but you know, the one that gives you money in addition to being discharged. And of course, Battlezone Commandant Commander, and Alan Wake block. Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention something since that just came up. Several people have asked if we're going to play Alan Wake 2 as part of the Alan Wake block. If it ever comes out on PC, yes. If it never does, and there is some evidence that it never will, then no. Obviously, we will never play Alan Wake 2. So, FYI. Right now, that's in the air, so we're just kind of leaving it as is. So, new campaign. Easy. There's a good chance it won't ever be. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse, dismantling civilization whole. I don't... something was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now in the time known as after calamity. Okay. AC 432. Okay. Yeah, get it? Ace Combat. We're working for the Creole Republic.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. 2 birds with 1 stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work.
This'll be a milk run. And yes, not only does this game have us playing as Hitman, but it was helped being funded by Judo Joker. There is no escape. Okay. Now, I think we have to do a one-person plane. I think that's what people have been telling me for, like, weeks at this point. Pretty sure. Although I don't see how to do that right here. See you around, Archeon. Music's alright. Yeah, I don't see a two-person thing here. Alright, yeah, whatever. Yes, J Palmer. And I said thank you. Thank you.
Comic punch again. Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose. Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to
That would be funny, Blade 12.
We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off? This is what it actually. Galaxy validated. Master was on this. Cleared for guns.
We have 182 missiles on this thing. Interesting textures. 2,000 rounds of ammo. Flies all right so far. Yeah, I was gonna look up what exactly the difficulty does, since that's part of the equation, honestly. Well, let's kill all these people. Why not? I mean, they're pirates, so they deserve to die. Unlike mercenaries, who are an honorable and venerated position. What are you feeling about the music so far?
Ground unit knocked out. Give me one. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy aircraft shut down.
That's true. Slavers are even farther below. Slavers.
Good tone, good tone.
They're out of action.
Missile is on the way.
Honestly, they feel pretty identical.
Got inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north. Flashing mercenary IFFs. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Road it. Move in.
Whoop.
Drop the rope and get it out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Listen, that apartment block knew the risks, alright?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Give me a few minutes to play with it, but so far I'd say, yeah, we're... Oh, by the way. Oh, wait, Mr. Red's gone. Ow. I was going to say, worst FF intro. FF13. Followed shortly by FF15.
Good tone.
Of the classics, though, what would be the worst intro? Honestly, FF10 comes to mind pretty quickly. But then again, FF10 has a very long intro that kinda sucks the first time around. The second time around, it's actually pretty legit, because you understand what the hell's going on. But there is a lot of in medias res going on in FF10's intro. A lot. I don't know the intro of 16, other than the 45 minutes of non-playable time. That's true, FF10's intro is also unskippable, and it is quite long. FF15's intro's biggest problem. It's actually really short, which can be a good thing. But it...
Stacked up.
I mean, FF15's intro is the same problem with the rest of FF15 in general. So first of all, we start with the flash forward to Ifri, which has its own issues I won't go into right now. Immediately after that, we have the guys pushing the car. That's good, I like that sequence. But then we go pretty much right into... So here's side quests and the pseudo-MMO part of the game. And pretty much the next, I don't know, 30 or so minutes of your life is just doing that. And or getting roped into doing that. Unless you just skip past it immediately.
Wingman team, stand by until Ronan gives the all clear.
This wasn't much of a fight, Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan to Galaxy, we got eyes on target. Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable. That bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Let's keep an airship bound for the core sensors. It's not anything we can carry out of here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Hey, Dakota.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it. Copy that. Ronan, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting
Really, Cyclops?
blow it when they're out. Hey, you Galaxy. You're clear of it, man.
Well, I remember one of those.
I felt that in my teeth. Ah, damn, Monarch.
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? We've still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident, or we will flag it as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, late to the Burlock party. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you. It's all business, I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador has been island-hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Yeah, rebels need mercs, and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil war in Cascadia? Interesting.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
So, as you can see, I killed Grandier Yun up there. I killed Bowie, a BC-4S, 50 times, times 3. And a PT boat FE4, 100 times. How many missions is this game, by the way?
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out.
43!
Don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress, however, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman Team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Yeah, the voice acting is fairly vanilla so far. Not bad, but like, yeah, there should be some. I mean, this is anime, right? This is anime cockpit game, right? Oh, that could be Sierra Mike. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't met the person yet. Because you know we gotta have a person in this kind of thing. Dear developers, please stop making your game mute and or pause when you alt-tab. Make it a toggle. Sincerely, me. Probably warp car. Sorry, I'm looking something up really quick. Yeah, that feels like a wash, actually. Why would you all tab from our game? This is our game! You should be playing our game. What? Oh, yeah. I know some people are going to say, well, I'm just running into the wrong resolution, and that's why there's text issues. To which I would then immediately say, if you're going to offer a resolution that literally doesn't work in your game, then that's a you problem. Just point it out. Okay, so the TF2. Oh, wait, hang on, what's that? Yeah, no. Buy the damn thing. Multi-purpose. I don't know what I'm going up against, so pick the Hism. Oh, and this, I guess. I have no idea what I just selected. The Yellowstone Exclusion Zone.
All Staccato elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming up the rear. Humanity will pencil planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
Command 1, take point. We'll play backup.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to lock on the Federation signatures?
I've had them programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman team, we're clear to engage. Alright, Monarch. I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so on you. As of yesterday, all inbound flights...
I do like committing high treason. The visuals look so far. I haven't had a lot of time to look at them yet. There's a lot of orange going on. I know there's that. A little better, I'd say. It reminds me of Ace Combat 7, very specifically.
On the defensive.
Yeah, this came out pretty recently. Although I think it was in development for a while. Actioneers, I can tell about the year 2484. If I was reading that timeline correctly earlier.
Adjust IFF to account for new parameters. Enemy on radar. Going defensive.
Gun's actually a little bit better than I thought it would be. I mean, I've taken out a couple this way so far. Missiles are still missiles, but I could see doing a gun-only run here. Not that I'm going to do that, by the way. Before you ask.
Guns, guns, guns. Fast mover out of action.
It looks like... Okay, let me start with a second. It feels like it's hit scan, but it doesn't look like it's hit scan, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a visual effect that feels like it's disconnected from the actual hit.
I'm taking shrapnel. Not like this. Enemy's locking on.
Maybe you don't. I don't know. It's just... It just feels that way.
Let it fly.
What's the mission, too?
What's a shot?
High value target down.
Which is the mission?
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 small flights. We can take them. Escorts, fall into screening pattern Alpha.
What am I looking at?
Airship tagged and marked. Himman team, this one's all yours. An airship doing intercepts? What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deduction says it's us. Now buck up. We're taking this thing down.
Yeah, if they bring out the British folk, you know it's getting real.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Incoming, incoming!
Pushing. Missiles locking on. Monarch ready to fire.
Sirens of Defeat, Mission 5.
Missile lock. Conditions good. Airframe solid.
Let's see what an airship is, shall we?
Reporting up. Kill confirmed.
In gun range.
is supposed to be a wing, Crazy Horse. I don't know, I'm having a hard time telling what I'm looking at here.
Another gun! We've got a lock.
Missile shot off.
I don't know how to switch weapons.
Enemy penetrating cap on.
There was no tutorial. Alright,
There's smoke in the cockpit. I'm engaging.
Nice shooting, Mark. Good news, still no way around the dogfight.
aha!
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got a contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home? By midnight's light. Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you mercenaries.
So now I just need to do is figure out which of those acronyms mean what, so I can understand what the weapons are I'm selecting. Oh my god, I have to land?
Runway is clear. Bring it in.
Oh no, I can skip them. Okay, good. Okay, we got this. We got this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take that. I was just waiting to have to redo the whole mission because of screwing that up. I shouldn't have even tried that. Why do I not stream on TikTok?
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
Anyway, so first of all, screw TikTok. But second, and far more importantly, my agreement with Twitch pretty much predates not streaming to other services. The big ones including YouTube and TikTok. There's also a lot of technical issues with doing that kind of dual casting, which are really irritating to deal with, and I'm not sure there's even a benefit in doing them. Oh, thank God, Logue.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Are the two-seaters made of worms, Shadow Machine? Yeah, this is getting silly, guys. Come on. You know, I think my favorite part about the fact that people have been telling me to use a two-seater for literal months before leading into this game. What indicates that they're a two-seater? Like, what on this screen? Tell me, by all means, tell me. What on this screen tells me which one's a two-seater and which one isn't? The second seat on the model. Yeah, So, nothing is the answer to that question. Also, the main reason I don't stream on TikTok, and this didn't even occur to me, is because I sincerely doubt there's even a single TikToker who gives a flying damn about my content. I stream video games 9 hours a day. That's not TikTok. TikTok is, hey, you want to see some crazy thing? Whoa! And then it's done. You can, Melkaiser. Not sure why you'd want to, but you can. Anyways, I'm just gonna be really blunt about this. Which plane should I use? Just straight up tell me. You're watching in portrait mode, right? The Haug! Which I don't think is on this list. That's because it isn't. The work towards the FD-14. Okay, so the FE-4... not necessarily low IQ. Someone who wants instant gratification is not necessarily stupid. Someone who wants instant gratification is more likely to be someone who has a really busy, frustrating life, either because of school and going to college, or dealing with work, or dealing with their second job and having to commute to that second job, and then back to their first job, and then they get home, and then they're tired, and they just have a few extra minutes in the day in order to try and unwind. They don't really have time to do anything that actually involves investment or work or engaging their brain. They just want to de-gauze for a minute, so they just fire up TikTok and watch some people doing some things. There's nothing actually wrong with that. The problem is when you give TikTok to someone who is, 5 or 10, and say, hey, here's your primary vehicle of entertainment, because that's going to, as the formative years imply, help form how they think of entertainment and how they process things. That's not great. Guess which niece is not allowed on TikTok? But for real, no judgment. I'm speaking legitimately when I say that I just don't think that's that's the audience for me, right? I am a very boring person, sort of by design. Thank you very, very much, TSB. Always appreciate you. I hope your Saturday is going well. And I will put that towards Goodbye Volcano High, Road Warden, and In Other Waters. And that's true, I do also cover a huge variety of games, very much by design. Kick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to stream on Kick. No. Okay, so we're going to be using the FE4 until we get the F14. Got it. Super Earth. No, don't do that. Honestly, no, Games Quester. I've thought, granted, I'm not really sure that multi-streaming is a great idea, even if I was allowed to do it. Because, like, for example, one of the things that I'm really big on is talking to chat, the very thing I'm doing right now, right? And I don't mean talking to chat in that audience kind of a way. I mean actually responding to individuals. And I'm not 100% sure I could do that if, you know, I had 2 chats up simultaneously. That might be a thing. No, Sierra Mike. For Super Earth. EDF! 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 Okay, sorry. So, let's see. Multi-purpose. Duh. Can I not pick more multi-purpose or multi-anti-air? Also Broforce. Hey, Judo Joker! Don't worry, it's another game with a hitman in it that you helped fund. Okay, so unguided. So that's 3 dummy bombs. And that's it? That's all I can grab? Yeah, we also got an assassin in this. Screw it, let's get the machine gun pod then. And anti-air, so I cannot read that. But based solely on that, I'm guessing MLAA is the AoE stuff, the multi-lock. And SAA is like, I don't know what that is. It is a plane from the 50s, granted. We're very much mercsing it up. Oh, it actually says in the bottom. I'm sorry. High damage, high tracking, anti-air, must remain painted. Long-range multi-target at lower than average tracking performance. So MLAA, if this is anything like Ace Combat, is your boss killer. And that's your pro ace killer. Oh man, prototype plane. That's gonna be great. Yeah, let's pull that. Let's see how this wakes. Try and play around with that a little bit. So let's see. Multi-lock is there. Machine gun is there. Multi-purpose is there. So here's cockpit view, also known as... That's actually how the game started. That was the default mode. I had to immediately turn it off. We'll do this mode, though.
You're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. India team, engage.
What are those spikes?
Approaching Rose Tower. We got injured.
The hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the rest of the litter.
Monarch never disappoints, that's for sure. All air going out for a hot drop.
Hitman 1, away!
I mean, yeah, they keep talking up the geothermal thing.
Contract here of all places. You know what they say about all roads, right, Mick?
Not now, Ted. Not now.
I do like barely being able to see what the hell I'm doing. One of my favorite things. That would be very funny, Judo Joker. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Ace Combat 4 scored quite well. Look, if I can't show off, what's the point of it even being a flight game, honestly? Over here, don't I? Was it 0? Sorry. Whichever one was the past one, the prequel one.
Clear for guns.
Okay, that was 0, my bad. Yeah, no, 0 was solid. Still had no mid-mission checkpoints, but it actually designed the missions around the concept of no mid-mission checkpoints. So that actually worked out pretty well. I don't want to get too much into the honeymoon period, though. I'm sure this has plenty of opportunities to start sucking. Hang on. Pause the game. Itch on the eye. Back to the game. I don't know. I still think Ace Combat 7 has the best boss music of the ones I've heard. Although they're all good, and I think it was 5's was the actual individual song that gave us the precedence of the song positive.
Missile away. Get that fire spreading. Missile away.
Right between their eyes.
Yeah, Song of the Year went to 7 by a huge margin. That song was awesome. I still love that song. I've been there, Bragwin. Not for a while, admittedly, but I do remember those days. I had it. Anyways. Should be high enough. Yeah, Ace Combat always has legit final boss music, so... Inches amongst miles, right? Whichever one's your favorite, you probably like all of them. Was that last year? God, it has been a long year. See, the last year or the year before? Not sure which, though.
Hitman 1 locked on. Start doing braking.
Hey, Trafin, one moment, please. I know you want me to die to the Federation scum. But before I die, the glory of the Federation. Let me kill a couple more guys here. Thank you, Trafin, for the sub, as always. I'll go ahead and jot that down. Or some things. Yakuza Block 1, Mech Warrior, 5 Mercenaries, another Resident thing, and Resident Evil Block. Wait, really, Warp Corp? That's doubly funny since I was supposed to start this game next week, not this week. But Modern Warfare 2R completely screwed that up. Oh, a boat. I like killing boats. Boats are fun to kill.
You're in gun range. Clear for guns. I'm taking care of them.
I'm worried about the Resident Evil block. I'm not that familiar with the series, so it's not going to be a blind run, but it's kind of going to be an unfamiliar run, you know? And I have no idea how most of those games are going to hold up. Except for RE2R, of course. That's going to be awesome.
Fox 2.
See you around, Shadow Machine. Enjoy your lunch. And remember, always take the two-seater, because it's made of worms. Honestly, I was too, Judo Joker. I pointed out earlier, there was no majority shareholder for Modern Warfare 2R, which is really, really rare, by the way. But part of that was because the only person I know who was really interested in running the game was me. Modern Warfare 1R was actually a surprisingly good game, and I enjoyed it a fairly decent amount. And I was expecting, honestly, something about at the same level of it. What was the problem with it? Couldn't get the game playable. Couldn't get the game to launch, to be more specific. Like, I want you to imagine you fire up the game and it says, alright, hang on, let me connect to the servers. And then what's really funny is one of 3 separate card crash bugs would then happen. Depending. No. Seriously.
Sicario fellas ain't half bad. The hell are you talking about? They're taking all the dough. This is circus. We're over to DC, so get the hell out and take that runway. Go, go, go! Let's take this damn airstrip. You know, I'm impressed with how many people stayed for this contract, boss. Especially since we're going up against the Federation. You should know after all this time with this galaxy. The bigger the foe, the bigger the story.
There he goes again.
I'm not in this for the money, remember? I'm here for the history.
Well, the rest of us are here on binding contracts. So please, let's secure the box.
That's up to you. We don't have the firepower to take them on. What? Power surplus! Just who the hell are all these guys? Ground target destroyed.
Really, Officer Trichka. Cool.
Light him up.
Why would you want to play a single-player game while offline, Blue Fusion Volt? That's insanity.
Enemy aircraft shut down.
Yeah, why would you ever play a game offline? Hello? We can't sell you stuff if you're offline. God. Think about the investors. Think about the shareholders. Are you trying to steal money from them? Are you a thief? Is that what this is?
We've got a lock.
He's shooting.
Oh, someone, please think of the shareholders. It.
Monarch, you've got a good lock. Going defensive. Good tone, good tone.
Good afternoon, Tom Red. Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed with first-person mode. I think I prefer third-person because I can see the HUD better because that green is just nuclear on some of the backdrops. And the HUD is just better in third-person. But this isn't bad. And yeah, we like to be able to see our planes, too. Speaking of which, let's go back to this mode. There we go. See, you see what I mean by that HUD in the lower right? Much cleaner. I can tell immediately which weapon I'm on, how much I've got left of them. Like here, just boop.
We've got a lock.
Whoops, wrong button. Ooh, what is this guy doing? braking wars. Oh my god, stop braking! Much less obnoxious so far on the incoming missile warning. In fact, even the you've got a lock-on sound is a lot less ear-piercing than it usually is in these games. So that's nice too.
Positive tone. Hitman 1, good tone.
Reporting a kill!
Where the hell have you been? We need support now. This is Crosstalk Squadron, commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our lot.
Ready to engage. Show me a fight.
We got more wolf mercs crossing the border. They're supposed to be that wolf pack. He's shooting. I've lost engine power. Monarch missile shot. On the defensive. You're on the money.
Music's good so far, I'd say. So far.
Hard lock, let it fly.
Yeah, encounter music, which makes sense. Instead of mission music. Hell, even TIE Fighter did that. Oh, I didn't even notice the health bars at the bottom.
Enemy locking on! Break! Incoming, incoming!
Search and destroy.
Damn it, Sierra Mike.
Positive tone. Spot on support, Hitman team. Resistance is no factor. You already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to impress? What can we say, Stardust? You get what you pay for. You think I could ask our rifleman to reserve a nice hangar space for us? You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
There is no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies like you did. Not like this. Airstrip is secured. Outside of the air defenses, there wasn't much else in terms of resistance. We're patting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss. Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks. Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Roast hour is ours.
You make my job easy as usual, Monarch. Good show.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
Alright, here we go.
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. En route for touchdown.
I'm really tempted to crash on purpose just to see what happens, but I'm also scared. I really don't want to do that mission again. A little too fast. Couldn't break that quickly. Yeah, we literally bled out more air, more speed in the air than ground. I was actually expecting the brakes to do more on the ground. I guess that makes sense. Because, you know, we'd probably destroy the tires. Brake, press the brake button. There we go, done.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
Ugh.
The Independence Force of
Freelancers.
Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
They call me the Runner.
Listen up. We're about to get started. A lot of mercenaries from around the world have made their way into the country, as I'm sure you've seen. However, Sicario is currently one of the only groups that can throw around enough fighters to aid in the air war. Cascadia's National Guard was quickly scattered and taken out by Federation military forces when we originally tried to force them out of Cascadia. They came without mercy, eliminating more than 30% of our active forces. These last few weeks have been disastrous, and we're on the verge of capitulating into a full-blown guerrilla war. We'd like to avoid this, and because of that, Sicario will be deployed immediately to several of our units currently in need of support.
Hitman team, you will be deployed to an agricultural area to the south. One of the Independence Force's surviving battalions has been driven there by a Federation offensive. Presently, a collection of Allied officers preside over a rather notable amount of manpower. The Federation is currently engaged using air and ground units, so a multifaceted loadout is suggested. You might catch the Federation off guard, however, anticipate retaliation in short order. Launch and lift the siege. If that battalion falls, our forces won't have enough manpower or command to organize again.
Got it. Time to take out the bees. Death to bees. Well, no, I guess we're gonna stick with this thing for now. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember a lot of the ground support missions sucking, so we'll see how this works. We'll go multi-purpose, as we often do. I'll grab the gun pod and the MLA. That's a pretty good loadout, I think. A typo? Alright. No typos here. Ever. I have to fix this typo right now. I don't even know what it is. But I got this. The score being wrong. Oh, whoops. It's just... No, that is true. I'm not even sure I managed that. There, fixed. I actually know that by memory, so I don't even have to go check it out. Thank you for pointing that out. Stab! Alright, so. So one of the commenters suggested, instead of a so we've got the scam modifier, obviously. They suggested an irredeemable modifier for a game without a single positive. I believe we've only had one other game that has had no positives whatsoever, and that is Quest 64. That yeah. Oh man. Sorry. The kid is the planes, obviously. We established that back in the Ace Combats. God damn it. I couldn't think of which AC thing it is. Every time an AC game comes up, I have to pause for like a solid second to figure out which acronym it is. Let's see. HUD's good. Controls are good. Core Combat's good. Enemy AI is alright so far. Enemy design is mostly your own thing. The kit is fine. No, wait, hang on. So we got planes. And then we got weapon loadout. Banter is not bad. We'll think about that. I think that's it, honestly, right now. I'll look at the other Ace Combat games at some point. See what we can come up with for other positives and negatives.
Get going.
Why is it raining fire? And do I want to know why, respectively? Yeah, there's a lot of orange in this game, I've already noticed. Like we're on mission 4 and there's just orange everywhere.
Right as far as the eye can see. Hey, Dad, you live a privileged kid. This place put out anything good?
It's been over 10 years, Mick, since we've been in Cascadia. I have no idea. You always see the Hitman team. I'm patching you through to the Independence Force comm frequency. Things are getting busy. You're free to engage any Federation signatures starting now.
Weapons and radar all operational, Monarch. Think we can afford to share a bottle of red at the end of the day?
This is General Elizabeth of the Independence Force. Anywhere on this net, we need immediate fire support.
This is Hitman Team. Detachment from the Sicario Mercenary Corps is receiving you. Hang tight. We're moving in as fact.
Really? Mercenaries?
Ugh, I hate mercenaries. They're so terrible.
Turns of opportunity. Want more action or out? By the dust mother. Not exactly the reinforcements we asked for. Missile away! Falcon, be advised. We have allied air support overhead. Place targets as necessary for CAS. We have to be mercenaries! You complaining? We're about to be overrun. Those floor junkies, how can we trust them? Cascadian hospitality, everyone. By the dust, I missed it.
Religion, huh? Dust mother.
There's this countrywide interference present. I can't really track anything outside of the immediate AO. Does anyone know what's up with that? I've noticed a lot of communication around the Ator Desert down south. It's damn hard to keep any front stable without comms, I'll tell you that much. Monarch, you've got a good lock.
Yep, we gotta keep that anime quoting going.
Sergeant Uni, take the rest of the men and fall back through the storehouses.
kind of mentioned this during the Ace Combat series. I kind of hope they continue the anime ridiculous thing, because that's part of the kitsch, you know? Oops.
His tank will cover our retreat. He's been tracked, so he's staying behind.
As long as it's not stupid ridiculous. Or bad stupid ridiculous. Look, as long as it's good ridiculous, let's just put it that way.
Hey, Rizzo. What do you want, Adrian? I'm a little occupied here. This bottle here is real good stuff. And I want the Federation tax I could never afford this. Who's this rebel general anyway? Some national guard officer shouldn't be giving us this hard of a time.
The guys making a respect. This Cascadian's rules on to appease to the forces through this year.
Ironic then, now that he's being saved by mercs.
And I'm assuming, just like in Ace Combat, we can't in lore hear their comms. That's a conceit for the sake of the player, right?
Thanks today, comic. You got it from Monarch's spot? You know how she is. Damn overachiever. Yeah, he's on my schedule.
Really? Interesting. Because I like the kind of thing that I described, so if it's not that, well then sucks to be it. Negative to story.
We're Winchester on anti-armor. Need assistance ASAP.
Oh, dude, we totally need a kind of like anime tank game. And I don't mean Valkyria Chronicles. Although we do have Valkyria Chronicles while we're on the subject.
Hitman 1, Fox 2. What? I've got a good toll on him. Cleared for guns. Someone's got guns on me.
I've got a good tone.
I'm engaged defensive. Missile is on the way.
So I know why in Ace Combat it's pilots everywhere, or planes everywhere. Why is it that in this setting? Or let me ask the better question. Did they ever explain why it's that in this setting?
Tracking.
Enemy penetrating the count line. I'm moving to engage.
Right on the money.
Monarch with a shot.
I know there's a post-apocalypse 400 years ago.
Nice and close.
Monarch missile away.
Apparently the forest is on fire for some strange reason.
I'll take care of this one. Hitman 1, locked on.
Going for guns.
I'm moving it up here.
You know that's true, Bregman. Okay, this time we had airplanes.
Missile is on the way.
That was the secret they were missing.
All lined up.
can't wait to see the... Whoa, hello. Boss planes at this one, assuming there are any, because, I mean, come on. You gotta have a boss plane, right?
Locked on. That should give the rebel troops some wiggle room.
Watch out, Nick! Those beehives are running over!
Beehives? It's not terrible, Dakota. It's certainly less frustrating than some of the PS2 Ace Combats. I'd say it's about at the level of what 7 was pulling.
Mercenaries might save our asses yet. Okay, that's a block. Confidence box. Push the counteroffensive. Wild boar action to all elements. Push the fence out of this damn valley. Any unit not predisposed, I want you to push these coordinates and establish a perimeter.
Fall back. We'll regroup and reevaluate our tactics.
Alcon, this is Regional HQ. We have a strategy if the rebels want to play rough. I'm chewing smoke.
That's true, Sierra Mike. Although I was unable to find out exactly what the difficulty accomplished.
We are Tiger for new tasking. Redirecting for area saturation and phase line yellow. This is 6U. We're coasting in. All hands. Battle stations. I've taken a hit.
Oh God, it's a hit!
Interesting.
It's on the way. There's a hole in my wing.
I've already noticed a bit of difference in some of the AIs. That is to say, some pilots clearly have a different AI profile than the others.
Mama, give us a shot.
Yeah, they had some AoE though, so that helped.
I've got a good tone.
They've got a good tone on him.
Hit me a one. Watch two.
Nice kill.
Yeah, we're gonna try a different strategy here. We've been focusing almost entirely on the ground war in the first phase. Now we're gonna focus on the air. Well, let's see what that changes, if anything.
I've got a good turn on him. Stacked up. Good tone, good tone. Launch missile.
mission because of this. I'm not sure it's better.
Box 2.
I'm thinking no.
Nice shot. Someone's got guns on me.
Feels like no, anyways.
Box 3.
Missile is on the way.
Going for guns.
He's engaging me.
I don't see a white target. If you see it, say something, Sierra Mike. Well, I heard this guy saying, like, oh my god, the bees, now the bees. I heard that earlier. I don't know if that was getting it or announcing it.
Warning, missile inbound. We've got hostiles moving to engage. Monarch, you've got a good lock.
Damn, someone actually hit me for the first time. Alright, that's almost all of the air. Whoops.
Missile is on the way.
But
Monarch missile on the way. Hitman 1 within gun range. Missile away, missile away.
see, this is what it's like when the mercenaries actually call in the artillery strikes. That's just us. What are you?
Missile is on the way.
Launch countermeasures.
Missile is tracking.
Target down.
Ground unit destroyed.
The second one, or maybe the third one, Goldmember, was moderately amusing. But I don't like crude humor in general. So that's never going to be a thing that's for me, even if it's actually a good film. Just a preference thing, really. Yeah, I'm actually kind of liking the gun pod. The more I thought it would. The AoE makes it more useful. Flash damage, right? If you need to be precise with a ground target thing in an airplane, then that's gonna suck. I should know. I've played games like that.
Target down.
Ground target destroyed. Sicario AWACS Galaxy to all Independence Force elements. Advised to cease engagement. Federation is disengaging or no factor. Good God, we're alive!
You're welcome.
Think those mercs accept tips? Yeah, it'll take more than that to convince me.
I accept tips and wine.
Did any of our forces get a positive ident on that aircraft that broke our line? Affirmative. A crown. Mercenaries. Hard copy. Issuing theater-wide alert. Mercenary forces are now in play by the rebels. Hitman Team, RTB. We're reporting similar successes up and down Cascadia. If Monarch keeps racking up kills like that, we're gonna need a bigger offshore count. Us versus the Federation. Yep, that's what we're doing now. No big deal, right? Right?
Keep your nerves on you. Monarch seems to be playing out just fine. Ain't that right, Lead?
Well, Monarch's Monarch, and that's besides the point. We're home. Been about a decade, but we're back. Fighting the goddamn New World Order.
Good job, Hitman Team. General Elizabeth reports your tactical support pretty much saved his men, and a respectable amount of firepower for the Independence Force. Combined with deployments by the rest of Sicario and other mercenaries, we've been brought back from the brink and have stabilized our territory. Being able to maintain proper military formation and territory means we'll be able to wage this war the right way. Stand by for further taskings and get some rest.
I do like how they show what your allies have been killing. It's obviously nowhere near as much as I got, but it is nice to know that they're doing something out there, right? 3 artillery, 4 AAs, 1 tank, 1 FE-10, you know. Define, Loke, if you don't mind. Maximize civilian casualties.
We didn't think we'd need you mercenaries at all, but unfortunately, what we hoped was going to be a relatively bloodless eviction of the Federation from our homeland has become an impossibility.
Presidia, Cascadia's capital, is falling. This afternoon, the first fully fledged Federation military units have come in from out of country to reinforce their garrisons here. Among them, a massive Federation naval fleet has secured a foothold in the capital. Independence Force Command planned this rebellion to have been timely enough to seize, hold, and place defensive positions in key territories within the country before their reinforcements came. Unfortunately, with the new wave of Federation reinforcements, Presidia's main urban centers have been lost, and we can't afford to lose any more manpower at the moment. A tactical retreat has been declared. Sicario, you, alongside other allied forces, will cover an immediate evacuation of our troops still holding out on the ground. By land, by air, and by sea, we are extracting from Presidia. Protect the evacuation moving out of the AO by raising hell and taking out any Federation units that are pressing on them. If we lose any more men, we might not be able to continue fighting against the Federation.
Presidia is where the fighting started in Cascadia. However, we refuse to have it be where it ends. Not like this. Hitman Team, we expect much of you in this coming time.
I expect a lot of your paycheck. Like, your bank account's up to date, right? I swear there was an option to turn that off in 7, or am I misremembering, Loke? Because I don't remember that being an issue in 7. I do agree with party AI, which is what I call friendly AI. So that's a definite potential positive. I'm also feeling like the planes and the kit feel just a little bit better than several of the Ace combats. Enough for probably an additional positive there. We'll have to think about that as we go. Yes, we're the rebels. We're fighting against the British Empire. Sorry, the Federation. In order to try and secure our sovereignty. Actually, we're playing as the mercenaries who are hired by the colonies who are trying to kick the British out. You ever want to see something funny? Find one of those image maps that shows every country in the world that celebrates independence from the British Empire. It's a big map. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, time to celebrate freedom from the British Empire. Buy drink. Scotch. Oh, okay. We can have the MG31. No, I'm good. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the usual here. Hopefully we'll unlock a better plane soon. Ah.
Presidia, on the nose, Sicario. Seems like the tactical retreat is in full swing.
I never noticed how big this entire city was. It must be a nightmare down there.
I could have lived my entire life within those city limits. Give me the sky any day. This is the evacuation defense units to anyone on this net. Please respond.
We have heavy attacks along our evacuation routes and are in need of immediate assistance.
That's our number, Sicario. Let's get to business. Hitman team, Sicario is spread out over the NAO, so you are our busybodies. I'm piloting more distress calls, so hit them ASAP. Rebel HQ advises that we do not pass into the port section of the city. The Federation has a battle group moored there.
Really?
Getting requests for air support all up and down the board. Hitman, I'm picking the first for you now. Get there before the evacuation line gets cut.
You sure you got all IFF 100% clear? I don't always cash on collateral.
You do your job, and I'll do mine, Hitman 2. Once we hit the countryside, communications will go down the office. Reach out till you need to. Might be the last goodbyes around here.
I lost engine power. Use some thrust.
This is General Elizabeth. I'll be conducting the tactical retreat. All Matros report to my call sign and we'll get you home safely.
Got a long backyards if you have to. And if you have to abandon your vehicle, torch it.
Route A civilians to the underground. We'll pass them on to the defense force we can.
Evade!
Ground target destroyed.
To all units left in the area, remember, if you need saw choppers, the call sign is Chesterfield.
The enemy doesn't have substantial area at the moment, so call them in as necessary.
We have troops still left in the city. Don't you? They stayed behind to cover our retreat, so let's not waste their sacrifice. This is fucking open.
Deck up.
Hitman 1, reporting a kill.
Yeah, I've been liking the music so far. Very atmospheric.
Extreme prejudice. We can't allow any rebel to even think about returning.
Wilson the OOE. We have reports of partisans among fighting forces.
The visuals have been well designed. I know that sounds like a weird compliment.
Some registered, some not. Your border control is doing good work.
Like, noticeably lower texture, but like done in a way that it doesn't bother me like, say, a PS2 game would.
We're investigating now. Remain on station.
Like, if you've actually looked close up, most of the graphics are pretty bad, but there's some clear art direction going on to make them look better than they are.
No business being around. Free engagement.
So the Federation are evil, and you can tell because they just opened up Full attacks in an area that we know has civilians in there.
Monarch opening fire. Elizabeth, go aggressively while we still have the air superiority. We're using this time to sabotage roads and waterways out of the city. Evacuation operations are going well. You do your job, Flyboy, I'll do mine. Just a recommendation, General.
Listen, there are no civilians, only traitors to the great British Empire.
The militiamen are complicating the battle space. Someone get a read on who they are. My engines are fire. Wild War Actual. I'm getting SOS calls from fleet downtown Presidio. What should I tell them? We can't do anything for them. Tell them to dissipate and evacuate by any means possible. Tell them I'm sorry. Copy all. Stacked up. We can't even see where they're coming from. What are we doing about those planes? Stand by. We're routing a solution team now. It'll be too late by then. Prioritize armored units and specialist early evacs. We won't make it long without them. He's shooting! What's the army of police? All units be advised that Presidio police forces are experiencing infighting. Engage only if necessary. Reporting a kill! Going for a missile launch. Can't have the feds knowing who we are. Right where I want you!
God, those things are slow.
Missile on the way.
Enemy destroyed.
All Cascadian National Guards who remain loyal to the Pacific Federation, be advised to turn to assigned frequencies to maintain radio security. Engaging. Command! We can't hit our targets! Those birds in the air are keeping us back! Copy all. Proceed as planned. What kind of answer is that?
Sucks to be you, I believe.
21 on this then. We've secured Taconoid Square. We have incoming hostiles. If we take this place, we can direct evacuation chopper traffic here. Use of access
Yeah, skill issue. Deal with it.
enemy penetrating the count line. Missile is tracking. Enemy plane shot down. I'm on it like glue. Enemy penetrating count line. Plane's flying apart. Oh god, I've been hit. Missile on the way.
Jesus, Andy. I mean, isn't just Ace Combat in general about committing war crimes? You played Zero, right?
Something's incoming. I can't see it.
Not really. As long as people don't talk about Donald Trump, we're okay, though. And I mean that extremely seriously. Not as a joking statement. I'll explain why when we get there, I swear. But that is going to be the one rule we establish this year. No discussing Donald Trump, Matt Overlord. I'll explain why in full detail then. It's a whole speech, so I'm not going to give it right now.
That's not good. Breaking. PC is failure. 3 by 6.
Correct, off the deep end.
You're on the money.
Halloween, as usual.
Enemy locking on. Break. Nice and close.
You know, if I could save, I would do that, Sierra Mike. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Pay attention.
Target on the house. Plane damaged. Going for guns. Hitman 1, reporting a kill.
Where do these planes keep coming from?
Search and destroy.
In gun range.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Okay, we need to get some plane contraceptive going on here. Wait, what? Warp core? How would a plane, like, by what method would an airplane actually get from point A to point B?
Hitman 1, watch 2.
Missile away. Search and destroy.
It's not accidentally. You know, fair enough, Entity. Let's not accidentally poke the bear, shall we? turret's pretty fun. I'm worried. I always am.
Locked on. Enemy penetrating the count line.
We're on mission like 4, and there's 21, so we'll see how this holds up. Look, the F4 is just that good, Sierra Mike. I don't know what you want from me. I can barely say that with a straight face. Question, Orpcore. I don't know.
This is Signal 1-6 to command. Don't we have the peacekeeping squadron on tap? Negative. They're not coming for a few days. Make do with what we have. The rebels are on the run and we're mopping up the remaining resistance in town. We're still getting hammered by enemy air. Copy all. We'll send reinforcements as necessary.
We're not finding 7,000 drones. I like AC-7, but man.
We'll organize as best we can when we're out of here.
Don't overextend. We'll get the stragglers over the next week. All we have to do is just secure the city. Good times.
That's what I'm assuming too, though. Like I said, it's just it's Sam Fisher's green goggles, you know.
I've got another one.
That's there for us, not for them. Especially true considering how often they spend talking about how amazing that one pilot is. Billions of them, Rama. Billions of nukes. The biggest nukes, the best nukes. The biggest nukes in the country.
Fox 2.
I stream.
Okay, we'll be right back. Three people? That's even less than I thought.
I'm engaging.
Okay.
Damn. Someone's going guns on me.
Hi, King Duty 3. How ye be? There's got to be some kind of energy something. Like, they're in the middle of the city, too, but they're also out in the random, chunks of just the world, like earlier.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Another one gone.
Probably that geothermal thing they keep talking about. They've already mentioned how privileged they are to actually have energy resources.
There's one on me. Fox
Well, again, this is 400 years after the end of the world, so shrug.
I can't leave the window like that.
I will admit, I've been getting more and more fascinated with these kinds of... normally I'd call them spiritual successors, but honestly, I feel like that's an inaccurate descriptor at this point in history. These feel like screw it, I'll do it myself games, you know? I've seen a bunch of those lately, like in the last 2 years. Probably starting with Stardew Valley. Which was just, you know what? Fine. Screw it. I'll do it myself. Yeah, Hat in Time is another good example of one. Oops.
Hitman World Fox 2.
And there's 2 Zelda Dungeon Makers that have come out. Remember, like, there's a list. There's a fairly large list of games that are, screw it, I'll do it myself. And I've been seeing that more and more lately. And honestly, a lot of those games look interesting to me. I know, right, Sierra Mike? It's weird how that works out that way.
Missile is on the way.
I cannot believe they lived to that. That was 8 missiles I just poured down their pipe.
Monarch, good luck. Light him up.
Yeah, we're not Ace Combat. We're Blaze Blombat. It's Blaze Blombat. We're playing on the planet of Real Strange.
It's all lined up.
I mean, honestly, do it, Cycloud. Not like they are. I mean, how many screw it, we'll do it ourselves Mega Man games, like more classic Mega Man games, have come out over the last few years, including Shovel Knight. I count that in there. No, I do not, Ross. Not just because of, I mean, for all intents and purposes, yes, I know, Loke, that's the joke. For all intents and purposes, Nintendo is a AAA franchise, or a AAA developer, excuse me. But they don't act like it. They do whatever the hell they want to. And that's kind of been true for a really long time at this point, and that will probably continue to be true for the immediate future. Yeah, for better and worse, Nintendo just does whatever the hell they feel like. So no, I don't really consider Nintendo part of the AAA territory. Oh, hear white noise. I will say this, and I hope Judo Joker isn't here to hear this. I am enjoying this game a lot more than I was Mercenaries. But I think at least part of that is because there's some good quality of life, good HUD, you know, good modern design. The kind of thing I tend to value when it comes to game design. Like even the missile trails being nice, clear indicators of where your missile's going.
We've done all we can, Sicario. RTB to Rose Tower.
You know, little stuff like that.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
One moment, sir. Because I don't understand your questions. You're going to have to give me a second.
Thanks to you, casualties sustained during the retreat were minimized. We've lost contact with our final units within Presidia, so we can only assume the worst. We just have to remember their sacrifice to cover our escape. During the evacuation, we airlifted some of our most experienced fighters, along with Federation defectors and civilians who wanted to join up with us after seeing what the Federation did to Presidia. We're at the brink right now, and losing the capital was a blow, but thanks to you, we can survive this. Stand by for your next op orders.
And we did just take out, like, an entire... honestly, probably a full wing, plus escorts. Okay, hold on. So I need to pause because it's dinner very, very early, but it is still dinner time. So let's return. Oh, I can tell you exactly when, Ross. It was right after the GameCube. Or, I guess, during the GameCube. So... yeah, no, that was... yeah, reinforced airwing. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Like, when I... the first thing I knew about this game walking into it was no mid-mission checkpoints, and that just set off warning bells everywhere. But so far, I'm enjoying it a lot. Tomorrow, the usual time, we will go ahead and continue actually playing a game.